Shalom everyone. Here I have life prep for homeschool teenagers, and life prep is basically a curriculum on just what it is to prepare children of high school age for life. Now looking here at the table of contents, you have the introduction, which is what is life prep for homeschool teenagers, the need, the genesis, the components, the themes, how to use it, how long does it take. You have life prep for the work-bound teenager, and it also covers life prep for the college-bound teenager. It offers reading lists, so books about living, resources about living, books about financial freedom, resources about financial freedom, books about investing, books about the working world. And the main part of the book are the projects. So you have a project list which have projects from 1 through 11. The projects are the credit card project, the car projects, which include the car purchase project, the car insurance project, the car loan project, and bringing it all together. Number 3, you have health insurance project. 4, the rent project. 5, the food expense project. 6, the utilities project. 7, the budgeting project. 8, the mortgage project. 9, the tax project. 10, the college application essay project, and 11, the financial freedom project. And then for parents, you have part-time work for teenagers, credit cards, answers to questions from the financial freedom project. Appendix A, you have the book list, and Appendix B, your money or your life essay questions. So now it has the preface here. Here's the introduction. What is life prep for homeschool teenagers? It is a curriculum that teaches teenagers skills and values they'll need in the adult world they're about to enter. And it walks them through the process like researching a place to live, figuring out health insurance, understanding credit, learning about basic investing with an attitude of prudence and a goal of minimizing debt. It also reviews concepts they'll need for getting along with family, friends, co-workers, and clients, finding a spouse, living their values, and making sure those values are reflected in their work, and helping them reflect on principles you've taught them since they were small. Okay, so the need for life prep for homeschool teenagers. So she discussed here her personal experience, and over here just how she. So while we've covered many subjects over the years, now is the time to cover the ones we really want to send them off with, how to live the values they've been taught, how to get along with others in family and work settings, how to handle money, credit, and even wealth, how to deal with difficulties in life. And the genesis, okay, how she designed it, again, for her personal, for her children, or child rather, I believe. The components of life prep for homeschool teenagers. So you have the two components, the reading list and the project list. And then she goes on to speak about that. Themes found in life prep for homeschool teens. The themes you'll find throughout life prep for homeschool teenagers are sorely neglected by our society. For example, traditional values and ethics in the workplace, financial knowledge, frugality, and a cautious attitude towards unnecessary debt. Also, well, the person who wrote this is clearly Christian. We're not. But it says Christian worldview as it relates to families, work, and money. And then it shows you here how to use Life Prep. Okay, and they have the books and resources here. Retails and used bookstores is where you would get it. Mail order and internet booksellers, library, used book sales, or at your public library or via interlibrary loans. Okay. So, and also over here, it talks about customization of this program for your teens. What are your teens' ages when you come across this book? I mean, are you homeschooling a 9th grader or an 8th grader that you can kind of like go through each project with, or are you homeschooling someone who's in the 11th or 12th grade that you may not have much time to go over all the projects with? So you would customize it according to that, and also according to the immediate needs of the child. Are they in the market for buying a car? Are they in the market for applying to college? So you would study those areas accordingly. Okay, so, and here is for the work-bound teenager, where to start with the reading list, where to start with the project list, the car project, credit card project, health insurance, tax project, budgeting. So they have it kind of laid out for the work-bound teenager, rent project, utilities, food and expense project. Okay, and they tell you what these projects should be followed up with. So it really gets into good detail about what should be done. Then you have Life Prep for the college-bound teenager, where to start with the reading list, and where to start with the project list again. So you have the college essay, the financial freedom project, if your teenager plans to go away to college, the budgeting project, and the credit card project. So it's a very well laid out program. And just so that you can just see some of the books on the reading list, How to Be Your Own Selfish Pig. Wow. Having Our Say, the Delaney Sisters, First 100 Years, which is a book, oh my goodness, I really should get that book. I forgot about it. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. I Kissed Dating Goodbye. Plain and Simple, A Woman's Journey to the Amish, The Shaping of a Christian Family. So a lot of these books are Christian based as well, depending on the writer's faith and beliefs. Okay, and all of these are basically books about living, the Templeton Plan, 21 Steps to Personal Success and Real Happiness, and resources about living, Life on the Edge video series, so Finding God's Will for Your Life, The Myth of Safe Sex, Love Must Be Tough, The Keys to a Long Life, Love, Emotions, Can You Trust Them, When God Doesn't Make Sense, and Pornography, Addictive, Aggressive, Understanding the Dangers of Increasingly Available Pornography. So it gets into some really heavy topics, books about financial freedom, debt-proof living, getting a life, real lives transformed by your money or your life, books about financial freedom again, books about investing, goes into the credit card project, the car project. So all of the projects are back here, and they have also, some things for further study as well. So it covers the full gamut of what children should know. And I would highly recommend this as part of your high school curriculum for your teen. And just so that I'm just thumbing through it so you could take a quick look at what it all looks like. Okay, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for watching and for staying tuned. Stay tuned for more.